something lurking on the rooftops.
You'd better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
Doesn't seem to be anything on the rooftops anymore. We're still blocked by PC plod over there. It's whispering in my ears. Please stop. No. Nothing in there. It won't open.
It won't budge.
Close enough. I'm really sick of this "it won't budge" bullshit. Fire escape. South Street, Town Square.
It won't budge.
One of these doors must open.
It won't open. It won't budge.
Well, I hope one of these doors must open. It's not a door. That is.
The haberdashery is closed.
Oh. Looks like I'll have to go somewhere else for my needle and thread needs. Washington Street. Looks like an alley. Can't see anything in there. Oh. Why? Welcome to Washington Street, home of the local drunk.
It's just an advertisement for the local Methodist church.
It's got a thing you paint on the back.
From what I've seen of Innsmouth, I bet they don't get many takers. It won't open.
Do I really want to talk to this guy?
When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out. Ha ha!
Go into the
Do
garden.
you think that's the valiant shrink? No, no, we were bold and brave, and we loved the fight in the
We've all had
wild
nights like this, I'm
midnight.
sure.
In the storm of the mountain? Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few use it now. Zadok Allen,
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Great. A fetch quest for a drunkard. Luckily I nicked this. There you go. Diddle-dee-dee-doo,
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here'll be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search.
What's he gonna do? Throw up on me? Oh, he's giving me something. What is it?
Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring in Ankrum and Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed, where it all began, telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Makes
Didn't
sense.
the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Sure, it's a good idea you talking to me then.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dock Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy. Where did Captain Obed Marsh learn of these heathen matters?
In war and foreign parts, the old fool had learned to ways of making gains, doing heathen things. He found a tribe of Kanakis in the South Seas led by a savage. The chief went by the name of Walakea. And his tribe never went without food, for they had all the fish they could catch. Old Obed learned from his Walakea that these things on this earth as most folks never heard about. Seems these Kanakis was worshipping undersea gods, with heaps of human sacrifices and other heathen things. But they was getting all kinds of favors in return. Plenty of fishing and even gold now and then.
Human sacrifices? Maybe you've had just a bit too much.
I don't blame you for not believing it, young fella. But just answer me this. Why did Captain Obed roll out to the reef of Satan and chant a lot of rites and incantations in the dead of night? So loud you could hear 'em all over the port. He
Attention
got
seeking?
something in the water that eve, out the other side of Devil's Reef. Some kind of thingamajig crafted out of lead. It was given to him by Walakea.
So, what happened?
Well, not long after the smoke started coming out the chimneys at the old gold refinery, the Marsh family and those that had joined with Obed in his ways started prospering in the esoteric order of Dagon. Came into being with his Ethan sermon, that shit they do.
What kinds of ceremonies?
Yeah. Get out of here, lad. Don't wait for nothing. They'll know now.
I think he's had his fill for the night.
And he's out like a light.
Zadok! Zadok!
Curse you, lad, for staring at me with them eyes. The old captain in hell, and he's staying there. He can get me. He can't. No, No, he can't get me. I had nothing done. I ain't done nothing nor told nobody nothing.
I think I'll leave him to his booze. Oh. First person who actually wants to tell me something, and he's pissed out of his head. Smash to the stars and back. Oh, hello.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And is there anyone in Innsmouth who doesn't know my name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, you have to follow me. It's not wise to be seen talking to outsiders. Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place.
No
There are
shit.
things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
That's not just a star, that's an inverted pentacle. Yeah, the point's supposed to be straight down. But it acts as a save point. So I'm not complaining. Didn't take me very far, did you? Now. Okay, there's something lurking on the fire escape somewhere. Stay up there. Right. Ooh. A body being dragged through a door. That's oh, hello. Oh.
Jack, we can't be seen talking together. What is it?
Why do you stay in Innsmouth, Rebecca?
My grandfather, John Lawrence, was editor of the Innsmouth Courier. He was murdered in the slaughter of 46. He had always despised the Marshes and their blasphemous doings, and it was he who led the party out to the reef that night. They arrested Captain Marsh and his order, and tossed them in the old jailhouse. A few weeks later, my grandfather was dead. My father saw him die. Him and many others, burned alive in the Courier's basement.
All the more grounds to leave.
To leave would be to fail my own legacy. I have a duty to protect the good in Innsmouth, at least what little good remains.
Please point out the good of Innsmouth.
She knows plenty, but I need to have a look around myself if I'm gonna crack this case.
I've been here for about an hour, and I have not seen any good in Innsmouth. Hello again.
Hello, Mackie.
Jack, swell to see you again. Any leads on the Burnham case?
Nope. Did you know the lad at all?
Just pleasantries. Seemed a nice enough fella, if a little rough around the edges. Strange business, though. I'd never have fingered him as a crook. The First National was a well-run store, a rare thing here in Innsmouth.
Okay, Mackie. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack. Be careful what you're doing. Very careful. Innsmouth's a dangerous place. Not everyone who visits here ends up leaving by the old bus route.
This Mackey character knows plenty, but I don't think grilling him for scraps of information is going to crack this case.
Good on there. Let's point out that cracking this case is completely pointless since you're going to hang yourself back in the Arkham Asylum in about 7 days.